Ronika.
And it's your girl, Lolly.
And we are here today with Pretty Opinions. Period. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Yes,
and ring the bell so you guys can get all of our notifications and know every time we post it.
Yes, make sure you guys get all our post notifications. Period.
Yo, I'm really sad because my nails is not done. I feel real dingy today. Like, honestly...
Y'all like the red hair though?
Yeah, my hair is cute. My hair is cute. You know, my hair is cute. Make sure y'all follow our hairstylist. Our hairstylist, no IG Audie. We're gonna place it right down here so y'all can follow her.
Oh, and make sure you guys follow our IGs as well. Trendsetter_Lolly. I'm gonna put it right here.
And mine is Ronika the MUA, the makeup artist. I did our faces today. Yes, we look beautiful.
Very much so.
You know, very much bronzy, very much brown.
Yes.
Not giving casket ready, giving very much skin and very much bomb as fuck.
Period. And then our outfits are from Labeled by Lolly.
Yes, make sure y'all shop with my gal.
Yeah, shop. Click the link below.
Get the goodies.
Click the at name. But y'all, okay. So what we about to get into?
It's crazy, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it 5,000 with y'all.
5,000.
5,000.
Oh, boom. We was gonna talk about. Okay, I'm not gonna say what happened, but we was gonna talk about the question we had earlier about the relationship thing.
Okay, cool. We're gonna ask. No, we're gonna ask that right now.
Okay.
But I just wanted to let y'all know we came on this shit on some like.
Today was a crazy day for us.
It was just a crazy day for us. Like, we forgot our content, the questions we was about to ask, but it's okay because we talking to y'all. We family at this point. We homegirls, we sisters. Right. We're family at this point. So.
Right. And we got enough content in our daily lives that we can spew out.
Our life is fucking content. Like, our fucking day-to-day, anything about us is content. Like,
okay, so boom. I'm going to ask the first question, right? So the first question, you good with the woosah?
Yeah, woosah. I just had to really, calm myself because I was just thinking about so much shit when I was doing that. I said, oh, child.
Oh, my God. Yeah, today was an emotional day.
Yeah, I cried.
Okay, we're going to get into that later.
This bitch ain't never seen me cry before.
Yeah, I haven't. She's a G. She's like a tough cookie, and I was taken aback a little bit.
I'm a Scorpio, bitch. I don't wear my emotions. We might hold that shit in.
No, yeah,
but we don't wear our emotions at all.
Definitely.
And I literally cried today. That was crazy for me.
And I was taken aback at first. I was like, oh, okay. But it's good. You gotta let out your emotions. You can't. If anybody going through something, make sure you guys grab a friend, a family member, whoever, talk to them. You can't let anything be pent up or nothing like that.
Listen, this is what I would tell y'all. Check on y'all strong friends.
Yes.
Because I'm so strong and I just give so much good advice to people and I always try to keep a tough face, but you have to check on your strong friends.
Right. You gotta check on a friend that's there for everybody else. That be giving the good advice because they need it too. They need the good advice. They need a shoulder to lean on. They keeping a lot of stuff in.
I keep shit in because it's just nobody cares about your sad story at the end of the day. That's how I feel. Nobody cares about your sad story, so I just try to move and shake regardless of things that I've been through in life and regardless of
I feel like you try to move positively.
Yeah, I try to move positively.
And think about what's going to fix the situation.
I'm more of a person that focuses on the solution than the problem.
You're right.
I don't like to dwell too much on the problem because I just feel like it's not productive. Okay, let's heal from this, let's move on, and let's go to the next thing because life is so short. We only here for...
Life is short.
We only here...
And lately with the whole... I don't know what's in the air of what everything been going through, but it's been a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. I feel
mental health is
it's been mad crazy. Just in the blogs of people, maybe committing suicide, depression, things like that. So check on your peoples. Make sure they're good. It's crazy. We was having a conversation off air. And I don't know if there was some vibes in the room, but the other camera we was using actually broke because we was talking about girl. I'm gonna have to say because that was kind of crazy.
No, that was crazy.
We was talking about Miss America, right?
Yes, the girl who just won. I think she was the most. You know what? I'm not even gonna speak on her accolades because I don't know. like specifically. Mm-hmm. But I know she was Miss USA at some point, or she was currently Miss USA. The fact that she jumped out of a 29-foot story window and committed suicide, that was just crazy to me. And it was crazy because we was trying to fix our camera setup and stuff like that. Then the fucking camera just fell on the floor after I shared my opinion on, you know.
Child, and I was quiet during that because she was talking about some black people don't usually do that. Child, I don't know.
No, I'm not saying black people don't commit suicide. It was just the way she did it. Right. It was just very shocking to me. Because I just feel like she was beautiful. She was young, successful. She made something of herself. So I was just saying that I felt like it was like a deep. You know what? I feel like this might be something for another episode. But I'm gonna just say how I feel right now. I just felt like it was like a monkey on her back, like a demon on her back, to make her do something so drastically.
Right.
You know, I just feel like I don't know.
We don't know. But
I don't know. I just like, damn, like either way, it was just sad. Like really I just feel like, you know, that type of death that she chose, if she did, like, you know, she obviously she wanted to commit suicide. She let them know and stuff, but it was like, Jesus, it could have been like you could have just took some pills and not jump. You know, like not saying I want people who commit suicide to do that, but I'm just saying
it was a drastic way.
The way she went out was so violently, like jumping out. That's so scary to me.
Regardless, it was a sad situation. It's been a lot of stuff, like we said in the blogs, about suicide and stuff like that. So we was just having a conversation about it. But, child, after we had the conversation, the other camera broke. So
the camera broke. I was just like,
it was crazy.
So I said a good prayer. My prayer was good.
It was good.
I talked to God. I'm talking to Jesus.
Pray, child.
I definitely could pray. I'm definitely anointed.
I felt it in my spirit.
In Jesus' name.
I definitely felt it.
But we're gonna leave a suicide line down here.
Yeah,
right here.
Definitely.
Right here. If you ever feel like you are going through something and you can't get yourself out of, like,
you need somebody to talk to.
You need somebody to talk to stop you from like making a very drastic decision.
Right.
We want y'all to actually have that information and people to talk to that can help y'all from doing that, because it's so hurtful and so painful. And I know people be in a lot of pain, but it's so painful to lose somebody that way. You feel like it's very painful for your family, everybody else too.
And no matter what you're going through, you know, there's always the light at the end of the tunnel. It's always something that you could be pulled out of. There's always positivity. There's always more to life. There's always going to be a happy spot. You gotta, you know, sometimes you just need somebody or something, or like somebody to pull you out of that. And, you know,
sometimes you need somebody just to talk you off the ledge, because you can make a decision and you just never know. Like, you can just make a decision so drastic in everyone's life, and sometimes if you just talk to somebody, they might be able to pull you out of it.
And it's crazy too. Somebody once told me that, like, you know, you could be having like 10 bad days, but the 11th one could be your best day. Like, you know, you never know. That might be the day that everything changed for you. So it's good to have positive people around. It's good to think positively. Sometimes it's hard to do that, but, you know, just get the help that you need. Be surrounded by the people who love you.
Right.
These are tough times, though. You know, a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, so I totally understand.
I understand mental health. Like, I just feel like in the Black community, we definitely have to take that more seriously.
Yeah, we got to bring more awareness to it,
more awareness, like, and we're going to definitely be talking about that a lot more, because that shit is really sad and crazy.
We all go through it, you know.
We fall down, but we get up.
You're crazy.
Okay, that was it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we can carve that out. Okay, but honestly, think about mental health, since we're just touching on the topic, because I had like an old friend. I should text her, actually. I had a whole friend.
Yeah, you should definitely text her. Is she okay?
No, she's fine. Is she
going through it?
No, she's not going through it. I was talking to her about stuff that I was going through.
Oh, okay.
So she was asking me how I felt about therapy, because she's African, actually, or whatever. And, you know, in the Black community, African community, whatever.
Molly's African.
I'm Nigerian, period. I'm a Niger. Okay, but
Black American, little Jamaican twist.
Period. The jerk chicken gets it popping. Yeah. Okay, but you know, in the black community,
as far as hues,
yeah, you know, I feel like sometimes we don't take mental health as serious. You know, like even growing up or something like that, you know, like I don't know, you don't talk about your feelings. Like in my family, we didn't really talk about our feelings, our emotions and stuff like that. But basically she was asking me like, oh, you know, what do you think, I lost my dad. This is why we was talking, why she got on this topic. I lost my dad last December, and she was telling me what do you,
so unfortunate.
Yeah.
So traumatic, so just like out the blue. So
yeah, it was crazy. But she was asking me, what do I think about doing therapy? So I just wanted to ask you, what do you think? Are you open to therapy? Would you do it?
Hell yeah, I'll do therapy. Like, yeah.
You would?
I would do therapy. Like, I'm
open to it.
I'm very open to therapy. I know I have like different types of issues. And I'm not ashamed to say that, like when Nikki said, I got issues. Yeah, bitch, I got issues. W Vogue, Cosmo, I got issues.
She's crazy.
She was talking about like magazines and shit, but she was saying she got issues too.
She feel like there's a Nikki quote for everything.
It is. She said, I got issues. Yeah, bitch, I got issues.
I love Nikki.
W Vogue, Cosmo, I got issues.
That was a bar. That was definitely a bar. Very iconic. Very iconic.
Yeah,
very iconic.
But yeah, I feel like I definitely have issues that I feel like definitely traumatic experiences that I've been through within my childhood, my upbringing, my grown adult life. Like,
so you're open to it. You feel like you would do it.
Yeah, it's just because I don't feel like I have a problem. Only problem I feel like I do have is letting my guard down, but I don't want to let my guard down.
I mean, but...
No. Because, no. Okay, this is the only reason why I don't want to let my guard down. Because God, believe it or not, no, it's not even believe it or not, because I'm a child of God. So if he gives me, being a child of God, God will give somebody a spirit of niceness. God will give somebody a spirit of courage. God has gifted me with the spirit of discernment. Okay? I can sit in a room, and this could be because I'm a Scorpio too. Most Scorpios are observant. I can sit in a room full of people and know who is for me, who is a genuine person in my life.
So basically, you're saying you're a good people reader.
I'm so good at reading people. So I don't. To you, though. You could give that.
I'll give that to her every time she say, when it comes to whether it comes to men, when it comes to friends, when she be like, oh, you know, this person don't really, they usually end up being some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. And I do be kind of mad because sometimes I want to be right. I be like, damn.
I told you at this point, I'm tired of being right.
No, she don't want to be right no more. She's like, at this point, whatever. But when it comes to reading people, I would say she be on point. Like, she already know. And honestly, I feel like because you observe people more.
I listen to people's conversation. Right. I hear how people talk and how they live. Right. I hear how people, like, it's like, nobody could fool me. Like, honestly. And nobody could pull the wool over my eyes because God has blessed me with the spirit of discernment. I could read people's energy. I could read people. I could understand what they're saying without saying it. I'm very good at reading people.
And the gag is,
so that I love that I have my guard up like that, just because it's so many fucked up people in the world. Like, I would rather not deal with them, just because I'm a Scorpio, and when I love hard. Right. The people I love hard as fuck, and I want the best for them.
But the thing is, though, we live in Atlanta. I'm not trying to cut you off.
Mm-hmm. No,
but when it comes to that, we live in Atlanta. So when you say you're gonna read people, it's a lot of cappers out here. It's a lot of people.
And I be reading them. And I be reading them down. Do I not?
No, you do. That's why I'm bringing up. You said girls
that act like they. Yeah, girls that act like they're them girls and they come to my shop. You can't pull nothing over me. Like, you can't.
Right.
Like, bitch,
But when you say it's a lot of fucked up people in the world, I'm just gonna even scale it down and talk about like where we live. You know what I mean? It is a lot of finessers, cappers. Like what you said the other day, you was like, it's a lot of people who
barely making it, always faking it.
Okay, at this point, that is a slogan.
Barely making it,
and
always
some good people in Atlanta too, but it's like
it's definitely a lot of good people that is really on they shit. But those people I really want to be around, not the people that's like on they shit.
But it's a lot.
Really be. I mean, no offense to people that scam and do all of that stuff, but I want to be around like real lucrative, long money, like in the long
and authentic
type
people too.
Business people.
Authentic.
I don't wanna get it just for now, bitch. I want my kids to have it.
Right.
You know, I want to do it the right way.
And too,
because there's not a lot of black people that do it the right way.
I don't want to say that.
It's a lot of black people that do it the right way, and it's a lot of black people that make black people that like is trying to do it the right way feel small just because they're not doing it the right way. But can't nobody ever make me feel small.
That isn't trying to do it right.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's a lot of black
who cutting corners that try to make it seem like you on a slower path just because you're not cut corners. Exactly. In the long run, you're gonna be really winning.
That's what I
Right. I agree with that. I agree with that. I like I said, I do agree with that, but I do feel like there's a lot of people doing it the right way. But there's a lot of people who are also inauthentic that are trying to get over on people, trying to use people. Even if they doing it the right way, they just don't have good character about them. I don't want to be around those people either. You could have a lot of money, you could be successful, but if you're not a good person, like energy is important. That travels. Like I don't want to be around nobody with bad energy, nobody who's inauthentic, nobody who has a bad spirit, you know?
Yeah, I just can't. I don't have time for people to be messing up my vibration. Yeah, I'm trying to level up every year I get older.
Right.
Nobody has time for that.
Nobody has time for that. But actually, think about what nobody has time for.
The question that you were supposed to ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back to the question.
Bring it back.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the story to go with it, child, because I don't care. I'm gonna tell y'all. So I'm not gonna be overly specific, but so earlier today, my vibration was actually knocked off a little bit. We had Matt errands to do.
A lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it. Whatever. I got really worked up, and anybody who knows me knows I'm not a person who really gets worked up. Like I don't really get mad. I don't let
at all.
Because people gonna be people, and I just.
You normally give people the benefit of the doubt.
I do. I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I also take people for what they are, because honestly, I don't feel like I be taking stuff too personal. And sometimes you should take shit personal, honestly. So sometimes I'll be wrong with that, but I don't take stuff too personal. I just be like, okay, whatever. So earlier today, my ex-boyfriend, he had posted like some little sneak this and stuff, and I just felt like he was constantly posting some sneak this and stuff. And
before you was acknowledged about
before this, right? And I always was being a bigger person, but today I said I don't want to be big no more. I don't want to be skinny. I want to be slim. I'm tired of being big. Okay. I don't want to be big.
She is slim already, so.
Yeah, but I don't want to be.
You want to be slimmer. Yeah,
I want to be slimmer.
You want to be fucking 2 pounds.
Yes, and I don't want to be the bigger person. Okay, I was tired. So, because I be minding my own business, y'all, I'm literally unproblematic. I would give myself the unproblematic, like, title.
I definitely could give you that, because it be certain shit that I would, you know how, you know how body is.
Huh? Yeah. It's a lot of stuff that...
Who you finna try? Who you finna try? Who
I bet it ain't me.
I bet it ain't me, bitch. Fuck.
No, literally.
Wait, was that?
Yeah, we gotta insert that. I don't remember, but I remember.
No, that was the one who did the nickname. This one with the rumors. Remember him? No. The little slow.
Oh.
Who you? It was before she let go.
I know. I don't remember the person.
Something Coco.
I don't know. We gonna put the song.
Who you finna try? Who you finna try? Who you
No, that was a good little viral moment.
I bet it ain't me. It
was a great viral moment.
That was definitely a viral moment.
But girl, so I let people have it all day. I let y'all have it because honestly, I feel like I want to remain positive. I don't want to exude negative. Even if somebody gives me negativity, I don't want to really give it back or whatever.
Bitch, you go low, I'm going to hell.
But sometimes you do have to because you have to stand your ground. Like, you know.
You might have to pop you a hoe. Like.
Child. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Me and my other friend, you know.
Yeah.
You know my other best friend?
Yeah.
Who?
Bree?
Yeah.
So me and
Bree we both said like, yeah, Lolly gonna have to pop her a hoe one time. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. Cause these hoes just be trying to.
Yeah, I'm too old to be popping these
I feel that. I feel that wholeheartedly.
I'm too grown.
I feel like, but you're not going out looking for it. But
yeah,
the next hoe that try you, bitch, you might have to pop that hoe. Like, for real.
Child.
It just okay. I don't want you to do it.
Yeah, it's so. No, I don't want you to do it. Like, no, this is right. She's like, okay, whatever. No, it's just so much energy. But honestly, no. Like I said, I'm sorry.
It is a lot of energy, but you still exude that same energy when you keep thinking about it and we keep talking about it and pondering after it later when you could have boop and your energy would have been released. Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah,
but I'm not with that. Like, I don't want to be fight, bitch. Especially when we kill. We don't condone violence at all. But certain things, I feel like
you just have to stand your ground.
Yeah, you have to stand your ground. And I feel like certain people, they will try it with you just because you're so inviting and so nice, and that's not right. I don't feel like that's right.
Yeah,
that should be pissing me off.
Yeah,
and you know that should be pissing me off.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. Because my friend is nice. This bitch is nice. Me, I'm very, like, I'm nice too, but I'm more reserved.
Sweet and sour.
No, I'm not sour, though.
You sour a little bit.
I guess if we was Sour Patch Kid, I would be the sour part. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, don't make it seem like to the people, like, I ain't nice.
You are, but you more, like you said, you more observant, you more standoffish, like, at first. But if somebody cool, you're sweet. Like, no. Like, honestly, to know you is to love you. Mm-hmm. Like, anybody would be
anybody grateful. That really know, anybody would be grateful to really have you
in their life because you're a good person. But you don't feel the need to give all your stuff to everybody because it's just like that's a lot of energy.
That's such a good
lot of energy.
Yes, and I feel like everybody don't deserve my good.
Right, energy.
To know me is to love me.
Right.
So the people that know me love me, and I feel like everybody don't deserve that energy side of me.
Right.
Because
and you know what you bring to the table too. So it's just like
I know I'm a good friend. I know I'm loyal. Like I know I'm like I ride for my people. Right. So
and I'm like more like I kind of wear my emotions more on my sleeve. So it's just like I'm like trying to get to know like
let's hang out.
Yeah, whatever. I'm open to it, but usually most of the times I be like, okay, hey yo, this is not.
Hey yo,
this is not it. But then again, like I'm open to building more relationships, but I would say too, like I keep the same relationship to be honest.
Knit circle.
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. But going back to the story though, so my ex, he had put some sneak diss and stuff. Well, I felt like it was sneak dissing, and I know I'm not crazy, so I'm gonna say it was sneak dissing. I'm not gonna say exactly what it was, but. And then it was like mad people underneath the post talking about me. So I'm getting triggered. But okay, let me backtrack because I'm not even telling
you gotta break it. Yeah, you gotta break it down to
so boom, I'm in the car with Ronika and we're on our way to go get our hair slayed, okay? And we having a good conversation. No, actually,
no IG Audie, follow her.
Period. Actually, we was talking about that show, How to Get Away with Murder. Boom, I get a call, ring, 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 and it was my friend, and she was like, oh my god, I have to tell you something so crazy happened, like, I'm sure you already seen it, I'm sure you got tagged. I'm like, I'm an overthinker, so now my mind is racing. I'm on the phone like,
her mind racing, her heart racing. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm like, you good?
Like, yeah. I'm like, what's going on? What? So I'm like, like, whatever. I put the phone on speaker because I'm like, whatever, panicking a little bit. So I'm like, what happened? Like, I'm thinking it was going to be some crazy stuff. She sent me the post. I'm like, send me the post. What's going on? Whatever. And I did get mad about the post because I feel like it was sneak dissing. But honestly, if I probably seen the post on my own, I wouldn't probably have reacted the way I reacted. It was like me being on the phone with somebody, feeling like, oh, what's going on? And then reading the comments and then just being taken off guard. I really got like out of my body. Like I got mad and I got triggered. Yeah. So it brought us to the question where, and then I talked to my other friend, and my other friend was like, yeah, I sent it to my other friend, like, yeah, I've been seeing that, but I didn't feel the need to send it to you.
That's what her other friend
said. My other really close friend was like, oh, I'm like, I sent it to him, and I'm like, oh, did you see this? He was like, I've been seeing it, but honestly, I didn't feel the need to send it to you because you in a good headspace. It's not really that big of a deal. And I really figured you probably wouldn't see it because it was on Facebook as well. You know, I don't go on Facebook like that. I might start going back on Facebook, but I don't know. It's just not my jam.
Don't even know. Facebook is very toxic. It's just a bunch of losers from your hometown that ain't do shit with their life for real.
Well, when I used to go on Facebook, and
I said it. Y'all be messy as fuck on Facebook.
You standing on it?
I'm saying, bitch, it be a bunch of losers from your hometown that ain't make it for real, like in no type of bigger light or aspect except for Facebook. So on my Facebook,
well,
that's what it mostly be.
When I used to go on Facebook, I've been like ever since I left high school, I stopped reading what's it called? I stopped reading comments. I stopped reading what they call them statuses. Mm-hmm. I just literally used to post pictures on there, or whatever, till my Facebook got deleted.
Me too. My Instagram is literally connected to my Facebook.
Oh, it is.
And I don't like that shit because I don't like the feedback that I even get from Facebook. I don't even feel like the people from Facebook should be in my world, my Instagram world, unless they friend request, unless they add me on Instagram, because Facebook is just so toxic and negative, and they just don't ever want to get nobody like. To me, Facebook be a bunch of people from your hometown that is messy, drama, and ain't on shit for real. They be on that shit all day. That be the main people. And then they only fuck with, like, the people that is in your city, that's still stuck in your city, that's scandalous. Popular. And their sense of popularness, which is basically being a scandalous hoe, or being a nigga that got some little drug money that's fucking with mad bitch. Like, it's just mess. Like, I don't...
Yeah.
Instagram is like, it's every social media site could be messy, but Instagram is more like you interacting with people around the world, and it could be like, okay, if you have a craft, you could interact with people around the world about your craft.
And it's like content. It's more like
content.
Pictures.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like Facebook is just some bums. Like they're a bunch of bums sitting up there talking about their opinions, they bum ass opinions that don't matter, and then just talking about famous people that got more money. Like it's just very like.
Yeah, like I don't know. When I did go on Facebook, like I said, I just posted and left. Like posted my pictures and left.
I need to unattach my Instagram from my Facebook because I don't even want y'all to see what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest, but not even saying like I'm better than y'all, but like I'm gonna be honest, like the people on my Facebook from my city, they is so drama. We thought our batteries were about to die, but anyways, this is the question that we was trying to get at.
Okay, so the question is. If you see somebody, if something is on the internet or something is like, let's say you have an ex and they post something or they're out somewhere, they're doing something, would you want your friend to come and basically report it back to you, or do you feel like you rather just not know? So how do you feel about that? What would you want?
Me personally, knowing my Scorpio crazy self.
Is my lip gloss okay? Sorry, not to interrupt you.
Yeah, your lip gloss is popping. Your lip gloss is cool. Okay. But me knowing my crazy Scorpio self, I'm gonna be honest. Like, once me and a guy, like once we're done, it's just like I'm gonna tell all my friends like. Especially if I know that he has another relationship or anything like something like that going on, I'm gonna tell my friends like, don't send me nothing about the nigga. I don't want to see it because I know it's gonna. Yeah, once the relationship is done for me. Like, especially if a nigga move. I've never had like somebody just like move on. So like that. Even if he moved on in the long run, I still don't want to see it.
What if it's like a nigga that you just talking to, like not even a relationship?
I mean, then why are you sending me to that anyways? Because I don't even take, like, it wasn't even that serious for you to be sending me shit. So I don't care. Like,
so no, you don't.
I just feel like, don't send me no negative stuff to my phone that you feel like is going to fuck up my vibration or make me feel some type of way. Especially if it's somebody, like, with your situation is different because, you know, you was in a relationship with this guy for 7 years and y'all just recently broke up. Right? So it's just like, if that was the situation with me and we just recently broke up after 7 years, I would just be like, I don't know, because he's weird. I've never dealt with no nigga that was weird like that. I'm gonna be honest. I can't. But if that was the case, because I was with my ex-boyfriend for 5 years and we still communicate to this day. So our relationship is different because he's a real nigga.
But y'all broke up a while ago too, though.
We definitely broke up as soon as I moved here, but he was still coming out here, and like it was like an on and off type relationship when he was out here still. So we was together for a good 5 solid years. But even when I moved out here and he stayed in New York, we was still communicating. He was still flying out here, and he always. He makes sure my family's good. He makes sure my mom good. Even though my mom don't need nothing from him. But he's just solid. Like, he wants to be a part of me. Like, he still loves me. So, but despite that, so I'm gonna say for my situation, if my friend knew how my ex was and how he felt about me and all this other stuff, even though we couldn't be together and get it to work out, would I want to see him with another girl? No.
Well,
don't send me nothing of if he's posting another girl. I just feel like.
What if he's posting a sub at you? Like, what if it's something, a girl, a sub, whatever? Like, do you want to see it? Do you not? No.
I just feel like
it's negative. You don't want to see that. It's not.
I just feel like I don't play internet games. Me personally, I don't play internet games. So it's like. Honestly, if nobody brings it to my attention, it doesn't exist.
So no, you don't want nobody to bring it to your attention.
No, but if I find out, like it's like I find out, I wouldn't be mad at my friends just because the type of person I am. I know y'all didn't want to bring it to my attention because I don't want y'all to bring it to my attention. I don't like stuff like that, so I would never take it out on my friends who seen it before me and didn't say nothing, or I would never like just be mad at people like, you know, that was trying to protect me from it.
But you wouldn't want them to voluntarily bring it to you, right?
No, I wouldn't want nobody to bring it to me because if I don't see it, then I can't acknowledge it. Like if I don't see it, it don't exist. So it's just like I don't care. I don't want to see it. Period. Right. I don't want to see no bitch that my ex-boyfriend is dealing with. I never. Even when a nigga was cheating on me, I never wanted to see a girl that he was really dealing. I did want to see. I ain't gonna lie, cause like who?
Bye.
I did want to see a little bit, but it wasn't gonna do nothing positive for me. Like, what was it going to do for me? Nothing. So it's just like it's dumb to me.
Yeah, I don't know. To answer the question on my end, like one.
So you would want I'm asking you. Like,
I just want to.
Would you or would you not want somebody to bring to your attention? Okay.
I want to give a disclaimer first. Okay, I'm not mad at the person who told me. By the way, if you're watching this, I'm not mad at you for letting me know because I understand it. Honestly, I had this conversation with you and your mom like a couple weeks ago, and at first I was like, oh, I would want to know because. I just be wanting to know. Like, is somebody talking about me? I want to know. I always want to know something.
She always want to know. I be like...
Yeah, I be feeling like it make me deal with it better.
But it don't.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. But now when I think about it, like, if I'm genuinely in a happy, good space, I don't really want to know, because I don't even want to entertain that, because it kind of throw you off. It's in the back of your mind. It's something that you're thinking about that, you know,
Sorry, I was thinking about this song. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. You ever watch The Wiz?
Hold on.
You ever watch The Wiz?
I'm going to stop recording.
And they slanted, so I feel like I be looking a little extraterrestrial. And I feel like it give me a little sexy little look.
Kevin Samuels said, not that he matters, but he was talking to Nikki, and he was saying that, I guess, a symmetrical face and, like, slanted eyes, especially not on Asian women, are, like, really attractive. Like, that's, like, something universally.
Yeah, I feel like I'm attractive.
That's what he's...
Cause look at, my eyes are equally far, like, apart, and then everything is symmetrical, like, down here, my nose, lips, like...
Period. Okay, so...
Basically, what we was talking about before we got off camera, we got off camera because we was having a little malfunction with our lip gloss.
Yeah, we had to add some more lip gloss. You know, I had to get the lip gloss popping. But basically what I was saying is that before I used to be like, oh yeah, I would want to know whatever. But, you know, what you don't know doesn't hurt you. You know, if, like, because it, like, putting it into perspective when it actually happened, I was just, like, in a really good mental space, and I was just happy and whatever, and it kind of threw me off, and now it made me think about...
And it fucked up her vibration so bad, and we was so positive.
Right.
When I seen that shit breaking her down, like, her vibration down, not making her cry or nothing, but getting her out of her character, that shit irritated me, because I'm like, damn, like... You're better than this. We're past this. Like, this is nothing you should even be mad about, honestly, because she's really that girl. So
and is
she is. So it's just like it was just very like it was just sad to see. But I know we all go through our different emotions. It hasn't been that long, so I knew you were gonna react in some type of way. But the fact that somebody could call you, doesn't that irritate you? The fact that somebody could call you and tell you some news and it just bring you to a spot that you're not even in, and you weren't in before him, during him, or after him. Like,
it just wasn't like worth the reaction, to be honest. It's like, you know, when somebody's trying to get a reaction out of you and they're poking you, and you know what they're trying to do, so it's like, why even react? You already know what they're trying to do. It'd be pointless. So
especially if they ain't put an ad on that shit. Especially if they don't put a name on that shit.
Period.
It don't matter.
Right.
Put a name on it.
Right.
And then that shit, then it's different. But if you ain't put no name on it, it's like, it don't even really matter.
If it's indirected, it's not respected.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
we ain't respecting nothing indirect over here, baby. Put a name on it.
Period. But the thing is, it's just it in the bigger scheme of things, and really in my world, it don't really matter, you know. But for that second and moment, I felt like it did.
Because she really don't even think about the ex, what he do, even though he doing a little subliminal shady shit. Right. She see it all the time. She don't even tell me about it because, you know, I don't see what he do.
Right.
But it's just the fact that somebody else called her with the bullshit, and it took her off guard because nobody else told her about it. I feel like it took her off guard, and it made her react in a way that she wouldn't normally react. Right. Even if I told you, or somebody closer to you told you, you would not have reacted like that at all. You would have been like, this nigga's so corny, whatever. Right. But I feel like it just because it was she's not even an outsider, but somebody that's not super, super duper close to you, like talking on a daily basis. Right. And then on top of that, she made it seem like it was like way worse than, not even way worse, she just made it seem like it was a little worse than what it was.
It was just a delivery, I feel like. And then it was just like, I don't know, you know how sometimes you be like, when you talking to somebody that you might talk to on a daily basis, or somebody that already know how you've been feeling, you know, you kind of let your guard down more. But like when you talking to somebody and they letting you know something, and like you
don't talk to them like that, it's like you
defensive a little bit.
You're very much defensive, and you very much trying to defend your character just because they don't know your body like that. Right. And they're delivering you they giving you news that they feel like it's gonna make you feel some type of way. Right. And it's it would make you feel some type of way if you let it be that. Right. But
I'm not saying that was the person's intention. Like, I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying that...
Man, we ain't saying, like, it is what it is. Like, I ain't trying to fucking babysit nobody's feelings. We ain't saying that she did nothing wrong.
Right.
But it's just the fact that who the news was from, and then how it was delivered. Obviously, it was gonna make you react a different way, as if instead of I delivered you the message, or your other best friend Prince delivered you the message. Prince, y'all see him on our podcast soon. That's my baby.
Yes.
But, like, if me or Prince delivered you the same message, you wouldn't have that same reaction, just because, like, we know what's going on in your life. Like,
but regardless, though, I changed my mind moving forward. If something's going on and you cool me, you know me, don't send it to me. Don't tell me.
Don't tell her nothing about her ex. She don't care.
Yeah,
like, we didn't care before this, but, like, she didn't care before this either. That's the whole kill. Like, it was just irritating because, like, we don't even talk about this nigga. Like,
right. So
now we talking about him. Why is we talking about him? We don't. He, like,
we ain't talking about him because of the question. We want to know if y'all care if you dealing with somebody or you have an ex or whatever, and your friend is sending you stuff about the person. Do y'all care? You know,
do y'all care? Would that make y'all feel some type of way? Do you feel like somebody? Do you feel like it is, like, with good intentions, or do you feel like sometimes it's with bad intentions? Me personally, I feel like it depends on the person, and it depends on the delivery, and it depends on the circumstances.
Right.
And I feel with all three of that, with the situation that happened with you today, I can honestly say I just feel like it was just cold tea. That was poor. It was cold tea. It was just like dumb shit that she didn't really have to hear. Like, it wasn't that bad for her to. Okay, so I think the last thing we was leaving on was okay. Sorry guys, we had to pause for a minute and we had to go eat some food. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a very long day. Even though I could miss a meal or two, I feel like my arms are getting fat.
Bye,
but
girl. You look fine.
Whatever.
Fine ting, yeah.
Big fine ting. It's giving very much big fine ting. Not just like little fine. It's giving, I'm gaining some weight. And I don't like it. But anyways, fuck the weight. What was we talking about?
Child, what was we talking about? Okay, honestly, we was asking you the question
Don't nobody bring me no bad news.
Yeah, that's what she was over here singing.
I'm sorry, if you know the whiz, you know.
Basically, don't bring us any bad news. But did you have any questions for them that you wanted to ask?
You trying to write this up right now?
No, I'm trying to have a conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Like, anything else that, like, maybe that popped up? Because we kind of free-balling it today, so.
Swish. I'm balling. I saw us.
Bye, girl. What? Okay, so.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, yo.
You make me so delirious. I'm a little delirious. I'm tired. It's been very long. Okay.
Okay.
What's going on in the urban community? What has been going on the Instagram? Okay, so one thing I've been peeping on Instagram as of late, Summer Walker just shaved her head.
That is not news. We don't care. We don't care.
No. We're going to talk about it because that's not the point I was getting at. Summer Walker just recently shaved her head and left a little bit of ponytail. And then everybody's agreeing with it and loving it down. I was like, but once it's loving it down, just don't got no edges and they want to start over too. Y'all could have just said that.
Hey, it's a hairstyle preference.
But I love Summer Walker. It's not even about her. I love her down. I don't even let nobody play about Summer Walker.
Shout out to Summer.
Yes.
Love you down, sis. Yeah.
But the reason why I brought this up was because London on the Track baby mom posted her. Not even her. She posted like. It's not funny. It's childish, bro.
You play too much, bro.
It's even all of this shit. Nah, but Summer Walker, London on the Track, other big mom posted.
She can't even keep a straight face. Like, why?
It's so petty. Like, it's not even funny for her because I really think that shit lame. Basically, she posted this cartoon character, this cartoon character. I forgot what the everybody know who the cartoon character is. It's like if you played them like what is those games called when you was younger? The little
fighting
games.
Yeah. You got the. I don't know the character, but
yeah, she posted one of the, and it's just like, damn, it's giving very much like obsessed. Like, so leave me alone, bitch. Girl, I could sneeze. No, I could sneeze, and you would post something about me. That's weird. Like, can you please leave me alone? Like, that's so, honestly, I feel for something because that shit is so annoying. It's not even about what you're saying. It's the fact that you feel like you have to say something every time. And it's like, it's not like we haven't addressed our issues. Like, bitch, it's smoke. So let it just be smoke when I see you. Why is it you always gotta run to the internet every time I'm doing something? Trying to get clouty. Yeah. Like, that shit, so. That shit corny.
I think it's just weird, and I don't know. I just feel like if you don't like somebody, it don't mean that you have to speak on every move they make, because you look pressed. She looked pressed, to be honest. She looked upset.
It's a thin line between love and hate, and it's giving very much love. You love her.
Yeah, you love her.
You admire her. You love her music like everybody else.
Well, she was the first person who posted about her album when she
that
first
bitch couldn't wait to listen to that motherfucking album. Like, you're weird. Like, that's so weird to me. I don't like her.
But it's giving that she has a lot of time on her hands, too. You know, like, she ain't got nothing better to do, clearly.
Right.
That's what it's giving to me, because, baby, why? Why don't it matter?
But that's some clown shit. No, that's what she was talking about. Okay, never mind. Okay. But that is some clown shit for sure. Sorry, I fell asleep a little bit, guys. But yeah, that's definitely some clown shit. Like, okay, we're going to cut that part out because I can't go. Okay, but yeah, that's definitely some clown shit. Like,
that's definitely not P. I'm sorry, I say everything's P now.
It's not P at all.
It's not P.
It's very P pressed.
It's very
pressed. Capital P pressed.
It's giving press.
Yeah, I don't like it. Anyways, another topic that's going on in today's world. Why is G Herbo's son 80 pounds and he's...
what we're not going to do. We can't. We can't talk about it.
I'm just playing. Oh my God.
So no, I kid. I'm trying to think if there's any other current events, things that are happening.
Well, I was Nikki on live seeming retarded and high, but that's another topic.
Let's talk about Kevin Samuels, big Kev. Okay, so are we the only ones who? Hey. Are we the only ones who are feeling like Kevin? Are we the only ones feeling like Kevin Samuels is changing?
Delicioso. I had to remember.
Oh my God, bro.
Okay.
Let's get it together. You ready?
My brain.
Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. I know. Me too. I'm trying to.
Delicioso.
You're stupid.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels. Are we the only ones feeling like Kevin Samuels is trying to clean up his image or trying to backtrack?
Bitch, you know I've been saying that. Like,
yeah, you did. When you said that, I actually was like, oh yeah. Then I started watching. I had watched this interview with Brittany Rayner. He was so nice to her, so understanding. He was talking to Nikki. Obviously, he's not gonna disrespect the queen, but still, he wasn't having that same energy. She even talked about how black women should stop worrying about getting a high value man and just build themselves up and becoming that girl, and then they could pick whatever man that they want.
That they actually.
And he was real on mute. He wanted to say, I could tell in his face he wanted to say something so bad, but he didn't say not a peep, not a word, child. Unless I missed something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what I saw in the clip, he wasn't really disagreeing with her or coming for her. She even checked him about the rating women. She was like, oh, let's start with you rating me. He was like, I don't typically rate women. She was like, well, that's what I see. You rate women. Like, she checked them, she pressed them a little bit, and he was like, oh no, I have women rate themselves. How would you rate yourself? First of all, Nikki rated herself a 7. Baby. What Nikki rated herself? I was so shocked. And he was like,
you was 7, what am I?
Right, Nikki.
A 10.
So he was like, most people actually
twin, nigga.
Most people actually rate themselves.
You know what movie that's from? Okay, no. Okay, fuck it.
What's that called? Was it Friday?
I think it's all about the Benjamins.
Oh yeah, I remember it, but 25 for the 7.
Okay, I'm fucking at it. Whatever.
Most people okay. He was saying most people actually rate themselves a 7 to be safe. And she was like, oh, no, I'm not trying to be safe. You know, that's how I feel, whatever. And he was like...
Nikki was playing, though.
She seemed serious, to be honest.
Kidding.
And then he was like, oh, well, I would rate you a 9 or whatever. And then he was talking about how slanted eyes are actually very attractive, especially not on Asian. This is what he said, especially on other ethnicities besides Asian women. And he said very symmetrical faces. So he rated her a 9 because her face was symmetrical and she had slanted eyes, whatever.
Chun-Li.
Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like he's trying to be nicer to the girls. Or maybe it's just because the people now, he built himself up so much that he's not I don't really see regular interviews with him anymore as much. So maybe because of the caliber of women he's talking to now, he can't step to them like that. Like, no peons or no. You know, maybe that could be it too. But I feel like he's trying to...
I just definitely feel like he's trying to clean up his image and not be so hard on women as he was before. Mm-hmm. Because the women and men were starting to come for his life, his sexuality, who he was as a person. So he got real political. He's thinking politically correct nowadays. Right. And that's what he should do. Because who are you?
Right.
To be...
An image consultant.
An image consultant trying to tell women that they are not worth a certain type of man. Right. What certain type of man are you worth?
What?
Woman. What certain type of woman are you worth?
To me, typically, I personally don't like taking advice from people like that. Like, if you're talking about how a woman could get a high value man or a high value man could get a good woman, where's your good woman? I think he's like single and he's like mad old, right? He got gray hair. I don't know how old he is. He look older. So it's just like, it's giving...
The math ain't mathing, baby. So
it's giving...
But I definitely feel like he's trying to clean up his little image and be nicer to the girls, which he should, because why are you being nasty to women?
Right. But it's just all like so clout based, because it's like now that you're considered, like, some people consider him a celebrity or in the industry, so now you did all the clout viral moments, and now it's like you got to the stairwell or like to the staircase, and now it's like, okay, now you popping, so you gotta be nice type stuff.
Yeah, it's getting very much politically correct, backtracking a little bit. Wouldn't say it to my face for real. That's what it's giving me. And why did Nikki rate herself a 7? Nikki's a 7, like, damn, like, he said Nikki's a 9, though. He
rated her a 9, but she rated herself a 7.
I feel like Nikki was just playing. Ain't no way.
What do you rate yourself? Let's rate each other. Well, not rate each other, but what do you rate yourself? I think, and it's not based, she's not rating herself based on, like, her being Nicki Minaj and who she is. It's just solely on appearance. That's what he said without.
Well, I'm a little fat right now.
Girl, stop saying that.
It is what it is. I don't care. I'm going to be honest. I don't give a fuck. Y'all going to catch me slimmer in 2 days. Like, it's nothing. You know what? I was going to go too far. Anyways, what would you rate yourself? I feel like that's a hard question. I would rate myself to be safe, so y'all won't come for me, a 2. Just because fear my feelings, child. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'm just... I'm 1. What y'all think? I'm a 1. What y'all think?
What? Okay.
Don't be mean to me. Y'all gonna give me higher than a 1 or 2. So
I didn't want them to rate us. I was rating ourselves.
But you know they gonna rate us in the comments anyway. So I'm rating myself a 2 to be safe. No, I just feel like that's very weird to rate yourself. If I have to rate myself off of my lace front right now.
Oh my god, bruh. I can't.
I drag too much?
You're dragging.
Nah, my hair cute though. But yeah, I'm gonna give myself a 2. What y'all think? No, your turn. Go ahead. And I'm very confident, so I really don't give a fuck what y'all do. One thing y'all not about to do is come for me. Bitch, I'll come for myself before y'all come for me. And I know I look better than the 2, so suck my ass. I'm gonna just let that be known.
You get mad at them and you know I'm gonna raise myself a 2 just to be safe.
Because people are mean on the internet. And the thing is, I know I look good and y'all know I look good. So obviously I'm higher than the 2, but I'm gonna just start off there and we could bid on higher numbers.
Sure.
What you rating yourself?
I'm gonna rate myself, what's that?
You gonna play it safe like Nikki?
Yeah. I'm gonna play the P. And if y'all rate me lower, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either. That's
well, I don't give a fuck because I don't.
I rated myself a 2.
I don't. But I was just saying that because, you know, the whole Kevin Samuels.
No, but in real life, if I really was to look at a girl like me and I seen them outside, I would be like, she's fine.
Girl, you not even answering the question. So
what's the number? I can't put myself on a number because I like to think about edges and like shit that people.
It's not. We just blanket number. What you rate yourself? Without nobody, it don't matter what nobody. It don't matter. It don't. Just a blanket number. And it's literally not personality because I feel like the total your total package of a person makes them even.
I just like, how could you really rate? Okay, if you want to rate solely off of looks, appearance, not even me saying anything. Damn.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, but it's like, what do I really rate myself?
You never thought about it?
I never, like, this is actually, I'm going into deeper thought. Why is it so difficult? Like, I know I'm fine, but I've never rated myself on a number from 1 to 10.
I mean, that's what he was saying. People be so scared to give themselves a number. Like, they be so scared to, like, rate themselves or whatever.
I'm not scared to rate myself.
To give themselves a number. To just be like, okay, this
but
is
10 being what and 1 being what?
10 being the best and 1 being the lowest.
I'm definitely top tier.
Okay. She not gonna rate herself, child. She's saying she not gonna rate.
Yeah, because the only thing that's blowing me, Nikki rated her a 7. And for me to rate myself a 7 and Nikki rated herself a 7, I could say Nikki finer than me. Why did she rate herself a 7?
Because that's how she felt. And he said most people rate themselves a 7 as a safe, to be safe.
To be safe, and I'm not trying to play it safe, but I ain't trying to act like, bitch, I'm the baddest bitch on the block, even though I'm the baddest bitch on my motherfucking block. But,
child. Yeah, I don't know.
But who's a 10 though?
I think he said.
He said Beyonce was a 6.
No, I thought he said Beyonce is a 9 and Rihanna was a 10.
No, he said Kelly Rowland was like a 8 or 9. He said Beyonce was like a 6 or 7.
Oh, but he said Rihanna was like a 9 or 10.
I'm not talking about Rihanna. I'm talking about Beyonce.
I'm saying who he said was a 10.
He said Rihanna was a 10?
I believe so, yeah. But it don't even matter.
Girl, this shit is just dragging on. And it really don't matter. I just feel like it's weird to rate yourself. I just feel like I'm cute as fuck.
Period. So, is there anything?
And I ain't about to play it safe and choose no 7, and I'm not choosing below 7 because that's
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about in the media?
Okay, anything else in the media, social media world? We could talk about Khloe. Oh, no, we could talk about it because that sounds later. Khloe's Kardashian hands. They really like alien hands.
Girl, I don't know. I'll talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that, but I just want to talk about why is it that...
We could talk about...
Why is that a topic?
No. What's a good topic is the fact that... What's his name? Khloe Kardashian's ex-husband. What's his name? Lamar Odom. He was just in the blogs again talking about how he had a dream about Khloe. He missed her and all this stuff. Why is it that when a partner or somebody just messes up so bad and just does somebody so bad, they always want to post up? Like, they always want to double back. You know? We know why they want to double back, but he just going, okay, why is it that they be going so hard to double back and 9 times out of 10 they not going to do the right thing?
Yeah, if you trying to double back and you're not trying to be right, like, please leave me the fuck alone, because you going to make me kill you.
At this point. It's just like,
we've been through hella shit, traveled the world, ran up a bed. We did it all, and that's why it's sad that you don't know me. Okay, sorry.
And then the thing is like,
but I just feel like, why would you? It's like
keep on this.
It's like a hamster wheel. Like, I'm treading water. I'm just floating.
And it's just like, okay, you were saying something about that the other day. Like, if you see somebody has been so damaged and been going through so much, just leave them alone.
Yeah, I be saying that because sometimes,
like, that's really love.
A
right?
nigga could know that they done hurt a woman so bad, but they still love them and want to be with them, but it's for their selfish reasons. But I feel like a real man will just let a woman go after they keep hurting them and, keep breaking them down.
Or after they see all the stuff that they
done through. Did. Yeah, like, you would just let me go out of love and respect to be a good person, but most niggas ain't like that.
A lot of people in general are selfish. They think about themselves and what they want out of things, and they don't think about what's best for another person. That's what really love is. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm a little selfish in that aspect.
I think Scorpios are selfish. Like, when it comes to love. Yeah, you don't think that? That's like very self-awareness. I think most Scorpios are selfish when it comes to love.
Are you coming for me?
No, I'm being saying self-awareness.
Are you selfish when it comes to love?
I don't feel like I'm as selfish when it comes to love, no. I feel like Scorpios, like, y'all love hard, so it's like on y'all terms. And anytime it's on just one person's terms, like, let's say somebody's acting crazy, no, you're not about to stop fucking with me until I say this shit is done. Even if you feel like, bitch, I'm gonna say it's done tomorrow, which I'm gonna choose. That's selfish, you know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of a Scorpio thing. I don't know, from Scorpios that I've seen, y'all love hard and y'all fuck with somebody hard, so it's like y'all want the shit to be on your terms. Y'all don't want your heart to be broken. Nobody wants their heart to be broken, but it's just like, it's not like a mutual thing. It's like, no, it's over when I say it's over, and that's selfish in a way,
It's very much, this is my bus.
Yeah. And I'm driving it.
And I'm driving this motherfucker.
I'll let you know when I'm ready to get off.
I'm going to let you know when I'm ready to get off. I'm ready for you to get off.
Right.
But I love you to death.
But is that not selfish?
That's just being the master of your, what do you call it? The master of your life.
So that's not selfish? If it's two people in the world. If it's two people in the life, but you being the master of your life, it's like, but you, when it comes to,
I'm the master of our life too.
That's selfish.
I'm the master of my life, and you can be the master of your life. But if I'm mastering this shit, then I'm like, bitch. I don't know. Like, I just feel like, yeah, I do. I definitely feel like stuff be on my terms. Yeah. It's definitely very much on my terms. Yeah. Wow, that's really. But to me, it's not a problem for me because it's like.
It's never gonna be a problem for you.
I would prefer that, but I don't know if somebody else would be okay with that.
And if they not, they can move around.
They can move around, and I won't give a fuck.
Exactly, and that's where it comes selfish. But I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I won't say there's nothing wrong with that. That's just
how we are.
Yeah, that's just how y'all is, and that's that. I'm not saying y'all faulted for that, but it's something that I noticed. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like in when you deal with people, it's good to have a certain amount of selfishness for yourself because that's how you don't lose yourself. But I also feel like when it's two people's, two parties, you have to know how to compromise, and you can't just feel like, okay, this person not doing what I said, this person not acting the way I want them. You love them, so it's like they not doing what you said, they're not acting the way you want them to in that moment. But it's just like you can't just be like, I'm done. Like you know, like you, it's like. you kind of have to, like, it's like a give and take type vibe. But also, I understand why y'all don't give too much of yourself at the same time.
Because I just feel like people going to do what they want to do regardless.
Right.
So, bitch, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Right. So, you're going to have it's your way, my way.
And I definitely could compromise. Like, I'll cook, I'll clean. I like to do shit
That's
like
not compromise.
that.
Compromise is like someone not doing what you want them to do, and you be like, oh, okay, well, all right, you cannot do it today, and then tomorrow you could do it. Like, meeting people in the middle, like agreeing with what they're saying, but then still for them finding a way to agree with what you say. Like, somebody be like, oh,
give like a small example.
I guess this is drastic, but I'm gonna use a drastic example because I feel like that's what's gonna like land more. Somebody be like, "Oh, it's your birthday's tomorrow," blah blah blah. Somebody's like, "Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow." You know, I'm not gonna make the flight, but I'll come at that weekend. I'm not gonna make it during the week, but I'll come that weekend. And maybe like y'all been talking about it. The person was supposed to come that week. Whatever. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's something special to you. Like, you know, I really can't make it, but I'm gonna come that weekend. And that's them compromise. Like, I'm still gonna make it. I'm still gonna whatever, but I can't come on that day. And it's just like,
who's that compromising with? Because you been knew when my birthday was, and you just telling me.
It don't matter when they tell you. They tell you 2 months before.
Oh, if they told me 2 months before, yeah, we already discussed it. So we could do what I want to do when you have time to do it. Like, that's not a problem. But if you just was to like do it on some last minute shit, like, oh babe, I'm sorry, I can't come this weekend. It's in 2 days. I can't come this weekend. I'll come next weekend. Bitch, what?
So if they let you know ahead of time, then you'll be okay with that.
Yes. Let me know ahead of time.
Okay.
Bitch, don't disappoint. I hate when people disappoint me on special days. Like my birthday, don't play with me about my birthday, bitch. Because I have one birthday. It's 1 day out the fucking year. If you cannot do for me for my birthday, like,
you're done.
It's no point in me having you in my life. Friends, anybody. I don't give a fuck, bitch. All you gotta do is make me feel special one day. Because when it comes to your birthday, bitch, I'm gonna make you feel good. I'm gonna get you a good gift. And I'm gonna make you feel loved. And I'm gonna set. So don't play with me about my birthday. It's 1 year. It's 1 day out the year, bitch. You know when my birthday is. Stop playing with me. Big Scorpio energy.
Period.
I hate when people do stuff like that.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie.
That's so disappointing. Like,
especially
out of all the days you could have flaked on my birthday, bitch.
Especially if you I hate when you show up for other people and when it comes down to your turn, they don't show up for you out of something.
Yeah,
like
because I don't even play with people like that. Like, I don't even. I do for people I know I should do for. Right. I don't just play with people like that. Just doing for people and not knowing I'm gonna. Not even on no selfish shit. I'm not doing for people because I want to receive something back. But I'm only gonna do it if I know I'm going to receive the same genuine love, same energy.
Right.
But I'm not gonna do for nobody that's not gonna keep the same energy with me because it's like.
Right. Facts.
Why?
Yeah.
Bitch, why am I treating you like this and you treating me like this?
That, yeah.
Don't play with me.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. And this year, please, personally for me, because I feel like a lot of people be inviting me to their birthday festivities and all this stuff. Don't invite me to nowhere if you wouldn't go to the same thing for me. Because I be feeling like this weird. It's like I'm entitled to show up to something and whatever. And it's just like...
Yeah, you have these standards on me. Yeah, like I have to be. Bitch, I don't gotta be nowhere.
Y'all don't keep the same energy, vice versa. Like if I was to invite y'all.
To me, around my birthday, all I care about is quality over quantity, baby. I'd rather have 2 real bitches around me than 20 fake bitches around me. My energy, my peace, my inner circle, people I can let my guard down with.
More important.
It's very important to me.
Yes.
So.
That was Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm. Muy importante. Importante.
I did my big one. Alright, well, I think we should wrap it up.
Okay, you guys, this is the end of our podcast.
It's a wrap.
It's a Rizzy wrap.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Pretty Opinions.
Rant, do.
Oh my god, that's just stuck in your head.
It's the first.
Rant's really dope.
It's really good. If y'all want to, I'm gonna leave my cash app. I'm gonna my Cash App information down below. You can send me some money if you feel like being a nice person. Why not be nice? Signing off, Ronika this bitch, Big Neek. Okay, let me stop. Signing off, Ronika.
And
I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, y'all.
Signing off. This feels so weird saying something. Yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, watching this episode with us. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Click the subscribe button
and make
below.
sure y'all leave y'all pretty ass opinions in the motherfucking comments. Because we want to hear how y'all feel about stuff.
If there's any topics you guys want us to cover, make sure you comment below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys put the post notifications on.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching Pretty Opinions. Period. It's a wrap.